On this episode of Below the Hardwood, James Harden's unbelievable Houston Rockets debut, and why KG won't show Ray Allen any love. And of course, up for discussion, should the Lakers fire Mike Brown? Welcome to the basement. This is Below the Hardwood. I'm your host, Ryan Henry, sitting here with Dexter Arriola, Alan Shane. And on this week's episode, we got the week in review, talking James Harden's Houston Rockets debut. We're also going to be looking into the new look Miami Heat and the Spurs' hot 3-0 start. Up for discussion, we're going to be talking the Los Angeles Lakers. Should they fire Mike Brown? And of course, to close out the show, the 24-second shot clock. So breaking right into it, week in review, James Harden, Houston Rockets debut. Is he worth the $80 million he's been paid? Dexter.
I think he's worth it, but I think he's just streaky right now. Like he has like 3 good games. I don't know if it's going to go on for the rest of the season. I think either Jeremy Lin or James Harden is going to get injured, one of them, and then the team's going to go down. Still going to be the worst team. Stick with it.
I kind of agree with him on one side. Like James Harden, he's a very good player. He is pretty much, I think, the second option on the team. He is not your superstar. He is not your future. Those were streaky games. That's fool's gold. Everyone really thinks he's going to put up these things every time, but I don't think that's going to be happening.
I know it's only been 3 games, and to judge it off of that is absolutely ridiculous. But honestly, James Harden has shown me enough to that he is the face of the franchise. They gave him $80 million. There is nobody else who's worth $80 million.
Their investments
on the Houston Rockets. He is worth that money in my opinion.
I don't think
Parsons not worth $80 million.
I don't think he's really worth it. Those are really bad teams, so it's a bad barometer to really kind of judge him and see what he's going to do, you know?
But I think that they gave him that money in good faith, saying, "Hey, you know what? You're going to be the face of our franchise for."
I don't think they put it. They put that money in to put the asses in the seats. Personally, I think that's all they did for it. He is a big known name. Yeah. He's going to bring up stock because they pretty much have a lot of good pieces on their team, but no real big names. And Jeremy Lin, that too.
And
I think if they got one more big name, then they're
a good power forward, even Carlos Boozer or something like that. Personally.
And of course, the new look Miami Heat, Ray Allen making his debut against the Boston Celtics, and he had a couple great games this entire week. The 4-point play to seal the victory against the Denver Nuggets team.
That was an amazing play. I'm just really shocked at how he has become pretty much the third option on that team. He's gelled so well with them, and it's kind of amazing to see that happen so quickly on that. I guess that summer was amazing for them.
And honestly, you see their body language on the court. They're chest bumping, they're doing the dances, they got the pre-game things going on. They're just entertaining to watch, and it looks like they're a unit already.
I think Ray Allen fits on any team. He just needs that corner 3, and he's good to go. Just he fit in that Celtics, he fit on Seattle. How do you fit in Seattle? And now he's fitting in Miami with 3 superstars.
It's funny. I feel sorry for Chris Bosh because he's knocked down the line even more.
He scored 40.
Yeah, but he's not hanging out with LeBron James doing Ray Allen's hanging out with him.
He just shut up.
But everyone stood in. Even Mama Allen got the Heat jersey. Everything's looking great in Miami right now. Another place that's looking really hot is San Antonio. 3-0 start with all those dinosaurs that everyone's calling out. Honestly, the Spurs. You can make the Bengay jokes, but
that's what I'm saying. But they do this every year. We shouldn't be surprised at how strong they come out the gate because that's the same group coming in year after year. That's a core group. Pop. He has them ready. They know what they're gonna do. They come out strong every year, but their problem is crumbling in playoff time. And I don't want to be putting all my money on them because that can easily happen once again this year.
Yeah,
especially with how strong the West is.
But they got a really good start without Manu Ginobili. Kawhi Leonard is looking real good. Maybe MIP, not really sure, but we'll see what happens.
Pop came in the summer, said he's going to be the face of the franchise for years to come. So, and I think he's taking it, he's eating it up, and he's enjoying it. And of course, Tim Duncan, 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks to start the season. That's insane. Again, 3 games. Obviously, Tim is going to need a little rest, but
I saw you in Vegas, Tim Duncan. Oh, you remember.
I'm just waiting for him to retire. I'm sorry. I'm tired of boring basketball. I don't know about you guys.
It's not as boring. It's not as boring. Honestly, He's a legend.
Of course.
I
I give him the most due praise, but you can't watch Tim Duncan highlight reel.
And up for discussion, the Los Angeles Lakers' horrible 0-3 start began with that horrible loss to the Mavericks. Subtract Dirk Nowitzki, subtract Chris Kaman, and they got beat by a Mavericks team with no star faced the franchise. How do you explain that, Dexter?
Okay, so 3 things that the Lakers have to do. 1, they got to get rid of Mike Brown. He's not helping anybody. 2, Princeton offense. I don't know what that's about. You have 3 capable players that can play the triangle. And 3, they just need a schedule on the east side. And proved it tonight. They beat Detroit by 30. And they lost to playoff teams. They played the Blazers, who Lillard is probably going to be Rookie of the Year. They played... What's he playing?
They lost to Blazers and also to
the Mavericks
without Dirk.
Playoff team. And... a third team.
Honestly, Steve Nash is now injured, and it could be up to 4 weeks. We don't know what's going on in LA. Antoine Jameson recently just came out and said that they don't know what they're doing on offense. So clearly, Mike Brown may have to go. So what are you saying? Are you saying fire Mike Brown now?
I say fire Mike Brown for the sole reason that he's a terrible coach. All he does is leech off of amazing players, and basically he gets the record of being the best coach in the league. He's not. And they brought him over there. I was so happy when the Lakers hired him because he's not a very good coach. And I don't blame him for the Princeton offense. I do kind of like, I think Kobe was one to try to bring it in. They brought in Eddie Jordan to kind of help out with it. But it doesn't make sense to have your big man, Dwight Howard, at the elbow, grabbing the ball and trying to give a pass off. He should be down on the block getting his buckets. I think Charles Barkley said it best. I want my accountant for Princeton, not my offense. Okay, that sums up everything right there. It's not working for them. They could have the best pick and roll option with Steve Nash and Pau Gasol and Dwight Howard, and they're not utilizing it. It's so wasteful. It looks like a high school team that doesn't know what they're doing.
Hopefully they get their stuff together because they're supposed to be the best team in the league. But breaking into the 24-second shot clock. Again, 24 seconds of FaceTime where we get to discuss anything that's on our minds right now. So Dexter, I think you told me earlier today you feel good about the Raptors?
I feel good about the Raptors. They won tonight by 20, I think. Raptors, you got to play better defense. Like, you're playing for 40 minutes. Kyle Lowry, future of the franchise. That's it. That's my 24.
Again, notoriously known not to finish the 24-second shot clock.
It's Kobe time.
Is Dexter. The jumpers. Alan, you got something on the Thunder.
OKC. I don't blame you for getting rid of James Harden. I understand that you were trying to work out a deal, you couldn't get it done, but you screwed up. You put your money in Ibaka and you kind of ruined it. You got rid of your fourth quarter point guard, and you have Russell Westbrook out there like a chicken with his head cut off, doesn't know what to do, dribbling the ball, taking shots that he shouldn't be taking, and not putting the ball in Durant's hand to win games. That team sorely neutered themselves by them. It's terrible. They're not going anywhere this year. I'm sorry.
I still think they're going to be decent,
They're going to be a 4th, 5th place team, lose to Blazers.
KD and Russell Westbrook can still hold their own, even without him, but they're not a championship team.
Not anymore.
My 24-second shot clock is based on that clip you saw earlier with KG and Ray Allen. Ray Allen giving KG props, but KG not having any of that. Listen, people hating on KG, you have to realize that he's old school. He is an old school baller, and he doesn't like this buddy stuff that's going on in the NBA. He's that kind of guy that I want to see because he's not going to give Ray Allen respect. He went to the enemy team. You gotta stop with the buddy system. I hate it. All these players. Yeah, I know it's off, but whatever. All these players hanging out with each other. Screw that. You're supposed to be enemies.
No, I think it comes down to friends off the court, enemies on the court. You're not wearing the same jersey as me. You're not on my arm. You're not on my arm. You know what I'm saying? That's the way KG sees it. I respect that to a point.
I just hate the buddy system, and KG shouldn't take heat for it. It's good to see these guys at each other's throats.
Yeah, so it's not WWE, it's more UFC out there.
Yeah. And of course, BTH everything. You can catch us Facebook.com/Below the Hardwood. The official Twitter is at BTH on NBA. And of course the blog spot, you can Google that. Everything. We are officially everywhere, even on Instagram. I'm pretty sure somewhere you can go check us out. And of course, we're going to be at Raptor games all season long. Look for the shirt. Might have a chance to win. Who knows?
Comes the women's side. Ladies, come on now.
He's wearing one.
There's just one more thing that I got to get off right now. Penny Hardaway 24 left an interesting comment on one of our videos.
My number one fan, Penny Hardaway, my number one fan. I love you. I love the hate. Look at my Knicks right now. They are winning. They beat your Heat. They beat your Sixers. Sorry, Penny.
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
right.
That's it. If you want to go see that comment, look at the videos. It was pretty mean telling him to get off the show. Get off the show, Penny.
Get on the show.
We almost did it too.
Get
we
on the
almost
show.
did it.
Penny,
We had a meeting.
Plenty reply. If you want to get off the show, reply. We might actually do it. Think about it. But again, that's it for now. You can catch us weekly. Sidelines coming very soon. BTH out. Have a good night, folks.
Shout out Andrew, Brand,
Cat.
Cat,
This one's nice. You know,
R.A. Henry on Twitter.
follow me.
Dexter_BTH.
He actually tweeted today.
I tweeted today.
His first tweet.
Rejoice,
No,
Lakers fans. Like.
Legend.